You're listening to Retro Reels, a show that looks back on films from time gone by and recalls the various events, trends, and perspectives that informed their creation. I'm your host, Hanna, here to guide you through a trip to the past via the silver screen. I just can't get enough wuxia in my life, so I've circled back to the works of King Hu, whose 1967 movie Dragon Inn I watched during my series on martial arts movies. I had never seen a King Hu movie at the time, and I felt ashamed that that was the case, and so I swore I would watch more of Hu's filmography, and now I'm making good on that promise. This week I watched Come Drink With Me, the original Chinese title of which means Great Drunken Master. Martial arts movies do love a drunken warrior, don't they? A goofy drunk is the perfect cover for a master fighter. This film was made just before Dragon Inn, and it's the last one Hu made while working for Shaw Brothers Studio. Even though I've mentioned Shaw Brothers Studio more than a couple times now in the context of martial arts movies more generally, this is my first time watching an actual Shaw Brothers production for the program. The first thing I noticed starting up the film was their logo, which looked hilariously similar to the Warner Brothers Pictures logo, except instead of the letters WB form-fitted within a shield, it's the letters SB slapped in the middle of the shield. Talk about your Chinese counterfeits. But knockoff logo aside, the Shaw Brothers were very much doing their own thing, and it was rather an important thing for Chinese cinema writ large. The roots of the studio go back to Tianyi Film Company, founded in Shanghai in 1925 by the first three eldest of the Shaw family's 6 sons. They set up a film distribution base in Singapore, where Renmei, the second eldest, and Renling, the youngest Shaw brother, together managed the precursor to Shaw Organization, the parent company. In 1958, Renmei and Renling took over their Hong Kong-based sister company, Shaw & Sons Limited, and set up the new Shaw Brothers Studio, which in the 1960s had what was at the time the largest privately owned studio worldwide. This studio, called Movie Town, was the best-equipped studio in Chinese filmmaking, with 15 stages, 2 permanent sets, the best filmmaking equipment and facilities money could buy, and 1,300 employees to man it all. Shaw Brothers Studio produced 1,000 films. A lot of schlock, to be honest, but among that schlock, some of the most popular and enduring Chinese-language films of the 60s and 70s. And it's because of them that kung fu movies first became popular among moviegoers, featuring such legendary installments as The 36th Chamber of Shaolin and Five Fingers of Death. Later on in the 70s, Raymond Chow and other studio executives left Shaw Brothers to form their own studio, Golden Harvest, and their more flexible approach to filmmaking, combined with the star power of Bruce Lee, presented a real challenge to the studio's superiority in the Chinese filmmaking scene. By the mid-'80s, they conceded this battle and pivoted, leasing Movie Town out for